friends. This is Farida Messiwala, your parenting and happiness coach and a corporate trainer. Today I'm going to tell you a story of a monk who lived at the edge of a small town, much to the delight of the townspeople. Whenever the monk would visit the town to help someone, the townspeople would gather outside their homes and shower this monk with fruits and vegetables from the farm, and telling the monk that how blessed they were to have him staying amongst them, and that he was such a kind soul. And to all this, the monk would just smile and say, "Is that so? Is that so?" Now, one day it so happens that there's this young girl from the village who comes running to the monk and telling the monk, "Monk, please help me out because I'm pregnant and my lover has fled away from this town fearing his life, and my family will not accept me and I have nowhere else to go. I'm scared, monk. Please help me out." So the monk says, "Don't worry, child. Cool down. You can stay at the back of the house and take care of the house and clean the house, and that ways you're providing security to your child as well." So the girl starts staying with the monk. Now, when the monk visits a town the next time, the villagers starts insulting him and throwing rotten fruits and vegetables at him and telling the monk that, "Monk, how could you have done that? You have broken our trust. We trusted you. We thought that you are such a kind soul, but look at you taking advantage of that young girl. Monk, this is not done." And to all these insults and bad words, the monk just tells them, "Is that so? Is that so?" Now, after some time, this lover boy who had run away to the next town comes back and presents himself to the family and tells them that, "I was last 2 years staying in the adjoining town, learning new skills, and now I'm capable enough to take care of your daughter and your grandchild." The family was happy. They were overjoyed. What better than to have the daughter staying at the monk's place? They welcomed the daughter and the grandchild with warm hugs, and the family was reunited. Now, was it ever different when the monk visited the town the next time? Yes. The same people who hurled him with insults this time again lined up outside their homes and showered and praised the monk with fruits and vegetables from the farm and telling the monk to forgive them. "Please, monk, forgive us. We don't know what came onto us. How could we have ever doubted you? You're such a kind and compassionate person who is ready to help everybody out. And look at us. We abusing and insulting you. Monk, please forgive us." And to all this, the monks just had to say, "Is that so? Is that so?" Now, my dear friends, does this story resonate with all of us? Yes, it does with me. I'm sure it does with you also. Many times, our intentions are taken wrongly by people, and people's reactions and people's comments disturb us. So, my dear friends, if I'm clear and I'm doing whatever is from the inside of my heart, which gives me joy and happiness, irrespective of what people tells me, it should not bother me. Just keep on doing what you love to do. Be happy and be in the present. So I hope you like this. Please do share and put in your comments in the chat box. Till next time, be safe, be happy. Bye.